Welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie. I'm a creator and I make one-of-a-kind art pieces and jewelry. First, let's take a look at the Bargain Bead Box for January. This is a subscription box and it is called the Arctic Aurora. So this month's palette is inspired by the beauty of the Northern Lights, the shifting colors of abalone mixed with plated druzy agate, blue apatite, and lots of sparkling crystal and glass accents. We love the little snow quartz polar bears. Silver finished findings, including beautiful stainless steel pendants and star-spangled chain, complete the collection. And with every subscription box from Bargain Bead Box, you also get a 30% off coupon to use in their sister store, Beadbox Bargains. They do have groups on Facebook. They have tutorials on YouTube. And lots of great ways to share your works of art. This box has the Arctic Aurora collection, 22 items included. Okay, almost all items are lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free. And the estimated retail value for this shipment is $97.28. And this box, subscription boxes, are in the $20 range. So it is a great bargain. Put this up so I can reference it. And let's take a look. Before I dump everything out, this is what the shipment looks like when it comes. It comes in a very pretty organza bag. These generally are all themed pieces in these collections, and they are just wonderful. So let's take a look. Okay, let's dive right into this box. Okay, number one is a abalone shell pendant, fancy oval pendant, lead-free, cadmium-free, has a bail attached already. It is a gorgeous piece of shell. Here's what the back looks like. Really pretty. Put that down. Okay, number two, stainless steel hypoallergenic mountain scene pendant. This is 27 by 23 millimeters. Has mountains and a moon, clouds. Back is solid. Really pretty. Number three, these are 15-inch strand of 8 millimeter plated druzy agate beads in green iris. So these are actual agate beads that do have a coating on them. The green iris coating gives them a really iridescent green, sparkly, gorgeous galactic look to me. This screams Aurora Borealis. These agate beads, as you can see, do have these little inclusions, so you can see the druzy inside, some more than others. Look at that one. And they're sparkly. Ooh, look at that one. These are fun beads. Not gonna lie. I usually tend to 6 millimeter bead size, but yeah, we're gonna do something with these. These are really neat. Okay. Those up there. Okay, next up, a 7-inch strand of 8 millimeter Malaysia jade, which is dyed quartz, English cut beads in capri blue. So that's a really pretty blue, kind of a waxy look to them, I think, but really pretty. Wow, they're coming out really blue on my camera. These are kind of a lighter blue, not really a sapphire. Really cool color. Okay. Let's put those up there. Okay, next up, these are my kind of beads. A 7-inch strand of 3 millimeter blue apatite faceted round beads. Look at how sparkly those are. These are really tiny faceted apatite stone gemstone beads. Absolutely gorgeous. I love these. Next up we have a 7.5-inch strand of 6mm synthetic moonstone glass beads. So this is the size of beads I usually like to use. Not really wild about the synthetic ones. I tend to do more crystals and gemstones and check glass, check crystal. But these are certainly beachy. Sometimes they're called mermaid beads. And they do have that Aurora Borealis kind of purple blue flash in them. Alright, next up, 7.5-inch, nope, this is a 10-inch strand of 5.5mm English cut crystal beads in indigo AB. Check out that sparkle. This is a really pretty purple color, and they are just gorgeous. All the facets on them. Really pretty. Like those a lot. Okay, next up. These are the chunky boys. 7.5-inch strand of 15 by 12mm glass Baroque beads and vitriol. These are something else. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. Do you see that rainbow effect in there? It's got some Aurora Borealis built right in. Yeah. So blues, greens, purples, and golds, all reflecting in that glass bead. Really, really pretty. Next up, we have these is a 14-inch strand of 4mm crystal triangle beads in light violet AB. Again with the purple, lighter color this time. Really gorgeous shimmer. Those triangle cut beads are phenomenal. I really enjoy these. Really pretty. Wow. Okay, next up we have 12 pieces, 10 by 9mm star cut faceted round crystal beads in slate vitriol. So again, glass beads with that coating on them gives them the purple, kind of green, gold sparkle. Really pretty. And here we have a 7.5-inch strand of 8mm, I don't know why I'm having trouble saying millimeter, 8mm crystal faceted coin beads in indigo iris. So that we have that purple color again, some flashes of green, some flashes of blue. Super pretty. And next up we have 6 pieces of 10mm rhinestone round beads in teal sparkle. These are beads that I tend not to use, so these may get rehomed, regifted. They're just a little big for what I use usually, and not really a fan of the rhinestone crusted, but they're pretty. Let's put them back up. They look really pretty with that, those beads. Okay. Next up, we have 20 pieces of 8mm patterned glass beads in blue-green iris. These are pretty cool. They're an interesting color. This slate kind of bluish green, and they have like a crackle effect on the glass. So they do have a little pattern going on. An interesting color with they're very similar actually to everything else here, so which makes sense because it is a curated box. Let's put those out here. Go them on. Okay, next up we have 2 pieces of snow quartz polar bear beads. These are adorable. So adorable. Polar bear shaped quartz beads. They do have a hole running from the top to the bottom through the body. Double-sided. Perfectly polished. Super cute. Let's make a little room for them here. Love them. All right, and next up we have cut crystal teardrops in vitriol. These are 2 pieces, 15 millimeter. Super pretty. So you got that purple, got some gold, the green, the blue, all the colors you want. There they are. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we have a 50 pieces of 4 millimeter brass stardust spacer beads. These are just 4 millimeter beads, silver with that stardust finish on them. Very sparkly. Oops, I'm not going to lose them. Let's dump some of them out here. Okay, and then we have 10 grams of 5 millimeter star spacer beads. These are a really neat shape. Little star shape, the hole running through. Very unusual. I've not seen any spacer bead shaped like this before. Let's make some room over here. Okay, and we have 2 pieces, 23 by 20 millimeter stainless steel hypoallergenic moonlit forest charms. So it's a little crescent moon with pine trees in the middle. You get 2. That's what the back looks like. Very cute. Put those down. Then we have 2 pieces, 29 millimeter twinkling star charms. Those are super cool too. Very interesting little twinkling stars. It's cute on earrings for sure. And then we have 2 pieces, 14 by 19 millimeter North Star links. So those are really cool. They have sideways holes at the top and the bottom to use as a link maybe on a bracelet or earrings. Very cool. And then we have 2 pieces brass magnetic clasps with stainless steel charms. So this is a magnetic clasp with a crescent moon and a star on each end, which of course you could take off and use as charms somewhere else. It's a tiny, tiny little magnetic clasp. It is pretty strong. Pretty strong. And there are 2 of those. And of course the charms attach right to the magnet because that's what they do. Put them off. Next on the list we have 18 inches of 6 millimeter stainless steel hypoallergenic star chain. This is really kind of cool. I could see this being component parts in a bracelet or a necklace, maybe even, I don't know, maybe even earrings. But it's 18 inches of chain, these sweet little stars. And there we go. Put this down here. And that is the January Bargain Bead Box Subscription Arctic Aura collection. It is gorgeous. Probably one of the best subscriptions I think I've seen. Love the colors. Very pretty. Can't wait to get to work on it. So, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Girl needs some help. Let's grow this channel so we can have more content. Thanks for watching. See you next time.